Stop playing. I need you to stop playing on air, man. I listen. I got to get back to doing my voices and stuff because I used to do that a lot and I don't do it anymore. Come on in, kiddies. Y'all know how this morning goes. Don't mess with me, boys. Ain't my last radio. Yep. And now that everything has began again, let us begin again. It is 7:56 Eastern Standard Time, 6:56 Central Standard Time, and you know what time it is. It's the time for the sound of coffee. I am your host, Thomas Bishop. Hottest morning show, you know what, I'm going to just say it. The hottest internet morning show ever. There, I said it. If Donald Trump can proclaim himself to be the greatest president ever, I can proclaim this to be the best morning show ever, even though it's only been going on for a little bit over a month and a half. Bam. Say my name. Say my, yep. See, I knew what y'all thought. No. Over on the TikToks, let's try to get it to 30,000 likes again this morning. See, I don't ask for millions of likes. I don't. Because, people don't like me, all right? Let's just call it what it is. A lot of folks don't like me. George over in the damn YouTube chat. What's happening, George? George is our program manager over here at GCPR. This morning show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and check out the hottest, freshest, newest scent on these candle streets. It is called Villainous. It is inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. $18, kids. $18 to have a candle that captures the essence of all that is this villainously manliness. That will cost you $35, $45, $55. Glitterwix is like, nah, son. We get it to you for 18. That's the number before 19 and after 17. Plus shipping and handling. Don't act like you don't know. Glitterwix.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I have my coffee. I have a little French roast dark with a little bit of French vanilla cream. Yes, the Paris Olympics may be over, but damn it, I love those French. Yeah. So, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing first? Because yesterday was a little bit, you know what I mean? Yesterday was, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people were mad at me. A lot of people got real upset at me because I was very passionate. Because after this, I made a couple of videos. I know I pissed off some folks, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because our democracy is a little bit too fragile for me. And Americans are entirely too okay with it being fragile. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all can say a lot of things about the villain, but one thing you cannot say about me is, I'll go down swinging. I'll go down swinging. I might be taking some people with me, but damn it, I'm going to go down swinging. I'm going to punch some people in the face. Oh, snap. Howard Cruz over in the YouTube chat. What's happening? What it do, bro? I try to give shout outs and stuff like that. But, so yeah, I think I might have pissed off some people. And I'm okay with that. The reason I'm okay with that is because these things, you know what I mean? Like, these things are important. They're very, very important. And one of the things that I realize is if we don't pay attention to this, some shit could go down. Some shit can go down. But I'm going to start off funny. So, Donald Trump and Elon Musk talked on X, gonna give it to you in the Twitter the day before yesterday. Listen. I know nobody wants to say this. But I'm going to say it. Donald Trump's dentures are loose than a mug. That man's dentures, you can hear that man's dentures rattling in his mouth. And no, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to hear Donald Trump doesn't have dentures. The hell he don't. The hell he don't. Donald Trump wears dentures. God bless. Donald Trump wears dentures. All right. Ain't that mad? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I got a sister I no longer talk to. She wears dentures. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. The joke is not the dentures. I'm never gonna make fun of anybody who wears dentures or partials and stuff like that. My mother had them, so I'm not gonna make jokes. My problem is, once again, some people need to be pleased. Yep, thank you, Howard. Thank you. But my problem once again is everything that y'all keep trying to make Donald Trump out to be Superman is really some fake shit. As a fan of Donald Trump, y'all should have told him, hey man, no more bronzer. No more bronzer. You up here look like a bad corpse. Donald Trump is walking around looking like what would happen if Clayface died? Clayface, the villain from Batman. If Clayface died and then they put his ass in a casket and shaped his face. Okay. Donald Trump don't need, like, he looks like Silly Putty with a suit on. That man does not need any more bronzer. Look, John Boehner maintains his bronze and still looks like a normal freaking human being. Every time, like Donald Trump shit ain't even done right. Whoever is doing Donald Trump's bronzer right now hates that man. They hate that man's dirty draws. Like, as soon as they know his ass is on the damn schedule, they like, ah, shit. Girl, what's wrong? Donald Trump coming in today. Shit. You want to try to find somebody else to do it? No. He likes my boobs, so I got to do it. I swear to God, I can't stand that man. I'm going to keep screwing it up. Watch. That bronzer is for people, I get it. In the 80s, bronzing was because everybody wanted to get that Miami Vice crispy tan. Except for us melanated. We didn't need that shit. The melanated could go outside and we look crispy tan anyway. But some of them white folks was out there cooking their damn self. They were standing out in the sun till melanoma happened. Right? So I get it. In the 80s, that shit was hot, but so was pastel suits and rolling your sleeves up with the shoulder pads in the middle of your jacket. Let this bronzer go, bruh. Bruh. Oh shit! Look at this. The crew is coming in. Junkie the Tom is over in the YouTube chat. You know what? Like, somebody tell me I'm lying. Okay. Here. Watch. All right. I don't care if you're watching me on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. I don't care if you're listening to me on the radio. Okay. This question is strictly for older white people. I'm going to let y'all have this one. Okay. When y'all look at Donald Trump's bronzer, does it not make you feel embarrassed as a Caucasian person in America? I'm so serious about this. I'm asking this question honestly. The man, okay, I'm not even getting on the pompadour. I'm not talking about this man's hair. I'm not. Please understand this. I ain't talking about his rumpled suits. I'm talking strictly about the bronzer. Just the damn bronzer. When y'all see that the bronzer stops right before it hits his hairline, meaning his whole face is circled in Clayface brown bronzer. Whoop! I just smacked the damn, whoop. Hey, that was me smacking a fly and almost knocked myself the hell out. But I'm so serious. I'm so serious right now. Am I making this up? That man. So I'm asking, I'm only asking those of the Caucasian persuasion, whether you go to a tanning booth, whether you get natural vitamin D from the sun, whether you two bronze a couple of places. Please tell me. I need to know. Is it not embarrassing to see that dude? Is it not embarrassing to watch him walk out there? Because he's sweating and the bronzer ain't moving. So his face looks like them clay pots before you bake them in the kiln. See, somebody gonna think I'm, you know what I mean? I need my Caucasian persuasion folks to really look at that man and ask yourself, like, because I know damn well you've looked at that man and said, dog. Or what would be the equivalent for white people? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I know it's embarrassing. All right. So let's just, George over in the YouTube chat, the bronzer hides the fact that he has the red skull. But, like, seriously, oh snap, running Jess and VA is in the house over the TikTok chats for the first time. This is your first time watching, Jess. Thank you. I love you so much. But thank you. Kyle over in the TikTok chat. Jeez Louise. I know y'all say that. I would ask Trump supporters, but I know for a fact y'all gonna say everything that he does is golden. I know this. So I'm asking genuine, I'm not making fun of white people. Please don't misunderstand me. I understand. There's a lot for y'all to get a tan. And some of y'all risk death for the shit. I get it. I understand. I have been on beaches. I have a beach joke about the time I was in the Bahamas and there was a really, really small white man and a really plus size white woman. They were married. I got jokes for that. I understand y'all. I get it. But y'all got to tell me, does this bronzer shit on this man's face not make y'all embarrassed? There's something that when white people, that's white people's version of goddamn. That's it. White people see Donald Trump on the TV, they go, God damn. Oh my goodness. But I mean, was that at Myrtle Beach? No, this was on the Bahamas. This was in the Bahamas. I'm serious. I'm not playing. When I tell y'all I have stories for days, one day, whatever. I'll just do a whole book of telling my stories. Anyway. But, so let's start there. Donald Trump is 79 years old. 79. Okay? He is a year from 80. Why is he still caking this bronzer on, dog? This man, I'm so serious. He looks like a penny that's been bleached in the sun. Why is he still wearing this shit? Let's just start there. The man still is out here bronzing himself like he looks like an uncooked Thanksgiving turkey. I'm sorry. He looked like Marjorie Taylor Greensburg. There. Okay? I get it. But this idea that he has to, I have to show that I'm superior all the time. I'm Donald Trump. I'm in control all the time. Murdoch over in the YouTube chat. He's like, that's younger than I thought he was. No, he's 79. He just turned 79. That's why, like, seriously, that's what I was getting mad when people were talking about the old and feeble-mindedness of Joe Biden. Donald Trump's 4 years younger than him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Donald Trump is not this spring chicken. He just bronzes himself to look like one. snap. I told y'all. Listen. I take no prisoners on this morning show. I don't care, man. I take no prisoners. So Donald Trump is not a spring chicken. All right? But he wears an embalmer level of bronzer. Okay? Mark Calloway, aka The Undertaker, in his beginnings of the Undertaker era, did not wear this much damn makeup. Donald Trump cakes that shit on. When they have to put your bronzer on by, those industrial spray hoses that they use to like spray a whole truck, why does his face always look like an episode of Pimp My Ride? Like they're putting it in the thing and then they go spray the whole truck. That is an unusual amount of bronzer. That is an inordinate, unusual amount of bronzer that this man wears. So let's just start there, okay? Dog, you're not fooling anybody. You are not in your 50s and looking hot and svelte. You're a 79-year-old man that always looks like if you died wherever you were, they just gonna put you in a box because you're already embalmed. Stop with the bronzer, bro. Like now I gotta sound like Will Ospreay, bruv. Stop with the bronzer, bruv. No more bronzer, bruv. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel bad. I gotta say this. Then we get to the hair, ladies and gentlemen. I discovered that I was going to end up with male pattern baldness when I was very young. I think I was about 25. Okay, I was about 24, 25 years old when I realized that I did not get my mother's genes and have really good hair for the rest of my life, aka what my brother the Saint has. I got my father's genes, which means at a certain point, if I don't cut this shit off my head, I'm gonna look like Black Bozo the Clown. I'm telling you this because my father had that gray spray paint shit. Remember that? Where it supposedly sprayed and it grew your hair? There is a mythical picture. I will probably never see it again because it's with a member of my family that I no longer speak to. But in the picture, my father is holding my nephew, my oldest nephew, right? And he has bought some of that spray paint shit, and he has sprayed it in the top of his head. Now, from here around, it was a ring of hair. This up here was a damn landing strip. But my father had sprayed that gray shit in it. So he is holding my nephew with two-tone head. He's a black man with gray spray paint in the top of his head to make up for the fact that he ain't had no damn hair. Okay? So I realized very early on, yes, Angry over in the YouTube chat, yes, the George Jefferson hairdo. Yes. Okay? I realized about 25, 26 years old, I was going to have that shit. I said, nah, son. So before R. Kelly, before Aaron Hall, I adopted, well, I think Isaac Hayes beat all of us, but that's just beside the point. I decided I was going to shave my hair off completely. I was never going to allow my hair to grow. And it has been that way since then. I do not let my hair, if y'all see my hair grow out a little bit, it's because I haven't cut it yet. I prefer bald. I have lived with bald. My brother, the Saint, he is adopted bald, even though he can grow hair. Y'all raggedy, some of them, I love him anyway though. So I have a bald head because I know what my limitations are, and I'll be damned if y'all ever see me with that ring of hair bullshit. Okay, I shave my head smooth. If I could afford LASIK, that laser surgery that kills all the hair follicles, and I would never grow my hair back again. I would be bald until the day I die. In fact, I've told my wife, if I go before you and they put my ass in that box and there's hair on my head, I promise you I'm gonna come back and haunt your drawers and your panties. I'm gonna haunt your drawers and bras. You're gonna be rolling over to go to bed, and your bra and your panties gonna be over there dancing the I've had the time of my life. I've never felt this way before. You better shave my damn head. You better shave my head. or I promise you, you won't get an ounce of sleep in the house that we are paying for because I will haunt your drawers and panties and bra and your socks. I will go literally forever, ever, forever, ever. You're gonna get mad at me and try to do an exorcist, and I'm gonna come back twice as hard because then I'm gonna get in your moo-moos with the long shapeless thing, and I'm gonna dance in the corner. Play with me. I better be bald when I go in that box. But anyway, so I know my limitations. I understand. If I grow hair, I'm gonna look like George Jefferson, so I don't grow hair. What in the hell is Donald Trump doing with his hair? What is that? What the hell is that? What is that? I need professional stylists because I know some. I know y'all watch me on TikTok and I love y'all. I need some professional stylists to look at that man's hair. I need you to take a whole 360 look at that man's hair and tell me what hairstyle is that? What hairstyle is that? And before you answer it, here's a question you need to answer first. Is that the hairstyle that a 79-year-old man should have on their head? I mean, for real. Have you ever noticed Jack Nicholson stays with the slick back? You ever notice that? Jack Nicholson stays with the slick back. Just slick it back. That's it. He just, little comb. Jackie's ready to go. That's it. Slick back. Right? You ever notice Al Pacino keeps his, kind of bouffant, but it's pushed to the back. It's all going in the same area. It's going back in the back area. You know what I mean? Robert De Niro keeps his short. It's easy. Just easy. Martin Scorsese has the good fella thing going. Cool. Donald Trump. I need you to really seriously answer this question. What is that hairstyle? Anybody? Bueller? What is it? What is it? What is that hairstyle? So I defy, I dare someone to really seriously tell me what is that? There is no equal to that thing. I have never seen a pompadour, mullet, comb over. And that's just 3. There's 4 hairstyles up there. A pompadour mullet. Howard always called the dog pool hairstyle. Not dog pool. Oh my goodness. It's like Donald Trump picked 4 decades. And whatever the hottest fashionable hairstyle in those decades is, he said, give it to me. Who does that? I went a little bit of the 50s, the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. Where? On my hair. At the same time? Yeah. What? Where they do this at? So, there's your question for the day. All of my hairstylist friends and things of that nature. I need you to take a 360 look at Donald Trump's entire hairstyle and name it. But then we get to the fact that, like any older person, Donald Trump's teeth are loose. The man wears dentures. With the amount of cocaine, Adderall, Big Macs, fried chicken, and Diet Cokes that man is eating and drank, you're not about to tell me he has the whitest teeth on the Eastern Seaboard. Y'all kiss my ass with that. Nope. I was a smoker for 20-something years. I still vape. I drink coffee like a madman. If y'all ever see me smiling with a whole mouth full of straight white teeth, y'all better say, hey, Thomas, who was your dentist and how did you get those dentures in? Don't play with me. Do not play with me. That man guzzles Diet Coke like diesel trucks guzzle diesel. You're not about to tell me he still has these white ass teeth. Them teeth is fake. They faked in a mug. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. That man mouth fake as hell. I bet you the teeth underneath that shit look like, come on, man. It look like I bet you the teeth underneath them damn dentures look like the desolation of smog. Oh, God. I am king under the teeth. Oh, shite. Oh, my goodness. You take every night. I bet you when he take them damn dentures off, it's like it's like he take his dentures off, right, and then his teeth go. I am fire. I am death. Oh, shite. George over the YouTube chat said it's called Remember Why Cruella de Vil Wanted Those Dalmatians. This is similar, but with golden retrievers. That's Donald Trump's hairstyle. 101 golden retrievers. With the smog mouth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I've been restricted because I'm making jokes about Donald Trump's hair. But, so his teeth are loose. His dentures are loose. He's wearing too much bronzer. And his hairstyle is... John Carpenter's The Thing, the hairstyle version. I don't know what to tell you. So he gets on there with Elon Musk. The first thing he lies about is how many people are watching this thing. No, let's go back a little bit further. Elon Musk couldn't get this thing to start. He's going to live stream on X, going to give it to you in the Twitter, and couldn't even get the damn thing to start on time. I don't know if Elon's ever seen The Omen. But if Damien don't want you talking, Damien ain't going to let you talk. Don't want it. So they finally get it. They finally get it started. And it's a dumpster fire having sexual knowledge of itself. That's all it was. Some of the highlights, Camilla. Who the hell is Camilla? Does this man know he's running against a person named Kamala Harris? Does he? This man said Camilla. Who the hell? The only Camilla I know was in Castlevania, the Netflix show. Camilla. That's all. Does he think he's running against a vampire? That's your man. Hey, what do we say on this show? Hey, that's your man. Yeah, Camilla. Did you just say Camilla? Yep. Hey, that's your man. Oh, shite. That would have been, listen. Hey, that's your man. Oh, snap. I know there was a bunch of anti-Trump people who was like, hey, that's your man. Going up to their Trump people. Hey, you on Twitter? Yeah, why? Trump is being interviewed on Twitter by Elon Musk. Oh, really? Hey, that's your man. Is that your man? I go back to the original thing that made me famous on TikTok. Whose man's is this? But anyway, so he thinks he's running against Camilla, Queen of the Damned, I guess. I don't know. But then he says she's very attractive. Much like our First Lady, Melania. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Nope. We're not having it. We are not having it. No. There's no way. If you were talking about just elegance, style, and beauty. Just elegance, style, and beauty. Kamala Harris is the better looking person than Melania Trump. There, I said it. Boom. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. Because I'm going to tell you something. I don't think Melania Trump's face can move independently. Hey, that's your man. Hey, that's your man. Melania's, seriously, oh my goodness. Over the TikTok chat, Kiora said, poor Melania was hoping he'd kick it by now. Melania was not prepared for all of this. I know there's a part somewhere deep down in Melania's heart, which will probably come up in Trump the Musical when we first start writing it. But part of it is really she thought, I wish you had gotten your ego in check and not ran because the black guy made you feel bad. I know Melania was like, what? Donald, what? I'm going to run for president. And like Obama. I'm better than him. He thinks he's better than me because he was president. I'm going to run for president. But Donald, wait, hold on. Donald, tell me something. Do you know the first thing about being president of the United States? How hard can it be? A black guy did it. But Donald, he went to Harvard. You went to Harvard Beach. There's a difference. Donald, there's a difference. You went to Harvard Beach. But Melania, if the black guy can do it, I know I can do better. I can be better than anything. Donald, listen to yourself. Donald, listen. You don't even know what you're doing with your hair. You wear too much bronzer, Donald. You can't even make these decisions. What do you make a decision when you have the nuclear football, Donald? I'll show you. I'll show everybody. I will tell you what, Donald. I will be here with you, but I'm telling you, you're going to get your ass. You're going to get your ass kicked. And when it happens, no more talking about being president, okay? Okay, Melania. A night at the Trumps. You're welcome. But I know, that man said, that man really said that Kamala Harris looks like Melania. You out of your rabbit ass mind. I'm sorry. No. Into the Izzo. But I know. Maybe I'll bring back my Melania. The Diaries of Melania before, Diaries of Melania, Part 1. Donald wants to be president. I don't know why he wants to be president. It doesn't make any sense. He can hardly make decisions in the House. I remember Barron asking him one day, could he have a credit card? And Donald said, which credit card? And Barron said, I just want a credit card, Father. And he was like, which credit card? And he put out a bunch of credit cards. Because Donald could not make a decision. How can he be president of the United States? I'm serious. Come on, man. But anyway, so Elon Musk couldn't even get this thing started on time. Donald Trump is talking about how how Camilla, the Queen of the Damned, I guess, looks like Melania. Then Donald Trump said there was 60 million people listening on X, gonna give it to you in the Twitter. And then you look at how many people are actually following this thing. Put it this way. At one point, there was the exact amount of people following this interview that I have as followers on TikTok. 1.1 million. That was it. Donald Trump said 60. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another problem we have to deal with Donald John Trump, okay? His exaggerations suck ass. I just call it what it. Listen, in the parlance of men bragging, if Donald Trump was just a regular schmegler ass dude, and he was out in these streets trying to get some, Donald Trump will have women out here with pitchforks and torches ready to kill him from the amount of lies versus reality that his ass. Listen, Donald Trump will be like, come on, girl. You know what I'm doing? I got it all up in here. It's about 10. Really? Yes, swear to God, 10. Get to her house, 30 seconds or 2 minutes, she's going to want to kill him. She's going to want to kill him. She's going to want to murder him. You lying sack of shit! Ah! Donald does not understand numbers. He thinks exaggerations equal truth. And that is a dangerous thing. That is a dangerous thing. Hold on. Angry IT Nerd over the YouTube chat. 1 million viewers and 59 million bots. Like, seriously, man. Oh, thank you, Elisa. I appreciate that. But, like, seriously, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have a president that does not understand the concept of we can see and hear you. Like, I'm not, like, come on, man. Come on. This is why I said that man ain't got, that man, I want to see proof that he's ever been a billionaire. I'm a billionaire. Can I see proof? I'm just telling you. I'm telling you I'm a billionaire. Bro, I don't, come on, man. Come on. Donald Trump would be the sort of person that would get somebody killed in a drug deal. I give you $120,000 for all the keys. 120,000? Yeah, 120,000. So somebody would bring all the keys. He ain't bring no money. They're gonna get somebody murked. Like he has this weird fascination with largeness, even though he's not a large person. His rally size. That's what I mean. Listen, the most disrespectful thing Donald Trump has ever said in the entire time I've known him. Like I told y'all, I am an OG Trump hater since 1989. I do not lie about this. I am an original Trump hater since 1989. I ain't never liked that son bitch. I never will like that son bitch. Never. 1989. Okay? But the other day, that man had his press conference, and he said this, that his rally size was as big, if not bigger, than the I Have a Dream speech in Washington, D.C. You, what? What? Say that again? Come again? What did you just say? What? That, be that ass honest with you. That's how people get Spartan kicked. Listen, that is how people get super kicked. That is how people get super kicked in the face. That's how. You say something that egregiously disrespectful, you might as well have just said something about everybody's mama. What? First off, can we? They have mythologized Martin Luther King to the point where he's not even really a human being anymore. So he's just a myth. You know, he's like Kaiser Soze, MLK Soze or whatever, you know. And they've mythologized him based on one speech. Nothing else about his life. Just that one damn speech. And not even that entire speech, just one line out of it. Right? So it's easy to turn him into a myth. When you've reduced him all the way down to one line and one speech, it's easy to do that. But when you start taking that myth that you've created and then disrespecting it, now you got to get smack shit at you. Now somebody need to come to your house, knock on the door, and ta-ta! Like, what'd you say about Martin Luther King? Huh? That's when that needs to happen. That right there was that was the most disrespectful thing that some bitch has ever said. And thank you, Chris Lotus over in the YouTube chat. Sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you shape your mouth with them fake ass movable teeth and say that your rally crowds are as big, if not bigger, than the I Have a Dream speech at the Lincoln Memorial? What kind of heart, bruh? And Trumpers will eat it up because, stupidity loves company, I guess. So apparently, and I didn't listen to all of that damn speech. I could provide DVD commentary. I could, like, of somebody smacking the shit out of Donald Trump. But it kind of all goes back to what I was talking about yesterday, right? Donald Trump is a cult of personality. He is. It's not about actually doing anything. It's about feeling like you're doing something. Hitting pillow, whatever. But that's what it comes down to. Donald Trump is a cult of personality. It's not about his economic policies. Because I was on a live yesterday with a woman, and she kept talking about, I'm not looking at Donald Trump, the person. I'm looking at his policies. And everybody kept asking her over and over and over and over and over again, what policies? What policies? What policies? What policies? And she kept going, well, the First Step Act. Like, stop. He gave more money to the HBCUs than ever. And then Joe Biden mysteriously gave them twice as much. Like, what are you talking about? But that's the thing. It's not about policies, ladies and gentlemen. It's about personality. And at the end of the day, good morning, AJ, over in the TikTok chats. Love you. At the end of the day, we have to all be honest with ourselves. Donald Trump wouldn't be doing any of this if Barack Obama hadn't made fun of him at a White House Correspondents' Dinner. This is all an ego thing for him. He has to beat the Negro. The smart Negro made him feel stupid. And therefore, he has to beat the smart Negro. And that means any of the smart Negro friends, he's got to beat them too. Well, that's a problem because you have groups like the Heritage Foundation that are literally out there making laws based on this man's need to beat the smart black guy. Let me tell you something. There's a dude on TikTok that does not like me. I know he doesn't. I don't like his punk ass either. Let's just call it what it is. I don't like him. He don't like me. All right? Now, he is an asshole who says asshole shit when he gets drunk. I don't. When I'm on edible talk, y'all, when I tell y'all the edibles is coming, I will make all the crazy, goofy jokes I want. But I try to be as unoffensive as possible because I'm high. I ain't trying to get into any trouble while I'm high. I'm higher than Giraffe Coochie. I don't want to get into any trouble, right? This person also uses TikTok kind of like Tinder, okay? His whole life is a dumpster fire, but I know he doesn't like me. So my thinking is always going to be, fix yourself, dog. You ain't got to like me, I don't like you. You stay over there, I'll stay over here. But if you're basing your decisions about friends and things of that nature based on the fact that you don't like me, that's a you problem. That ain't a me problem, that's a you problem. I feel like Donald Trump should have got therapy for this. Like, you knew for a fact you couldn't be president, stupid. Listen, that grab him by the meow, that's the true Donald Trump. This act that he tries to keep putting on, hugging on the flags, and do y'all really honestly think Donald Trump gave a shit about Lee Greenwood before he became a politician? No. You know why? Because nobody gives a shit about Lee Greenwood until they get into politics. I said what I said. I said exactly what I said. Lee Greenwood, nobody is hanging out with Lee Greenwood unless you were trying to get the Christian vote or you're trying to get what is it? uh, score political points. That's it. If I was running as a MAGA Republican right now, me and Lee Greenwood would be our best. I would be best friends. We sing that song that America loves from you. In the back of my head, shut up, Lee Greenwood. You ain't got but one damn song. I keep telling y'all, man. I keep telling y'all. Lee Greenwood wants to do his own version of 12 Play from Mark. And y'all won't let him do it. He has to sing the same tired-ass song over and over and over. Lee Greenwood wants to make some dirty R&B music, you bastards. But anyway. But Donald Trump, all of it, comes down to Donald Trump's ego. That his policy is ego. His victories are ego. Like everybody keeps talking about he did all these things and did all these things and did all these things. They were by executive order, ladies and gentlemen. The next president can just get rid of them some bitches. I don't like Donald Trump's name here. Getting rid of it. But these weren't laws. He passed the damn tax cut that blew a hole in the damn economy right before we got into a pandemic, and don't nobody ever want to talk about that. It's like when you talk to Trump supporters, they're like Mufasa and Simba. Everything the light touches is a Trump victory. What's that dark place over there? That is COVID. You must never go there. Why not? Was he not president? So when I see people like Elon Musk interviewing, well, the reason I got mad at the NABJ for interviewing him was that exact same. Nobody is holding this son bitch's feet to the fire. Nobody's looking him in the face and say, Donald, Mr. President or Mr. Foreign President, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, you were underqualified for this job in 2016. You've been underqualified for this job ever since. Why are you still running? Like, why? See, this is why I will never be able to interview, Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man, the magical the man of Mar-a-Lago. I've got to get Trump the musical out of my head. I have to. Because if I don't, it's going to haunt me long after I'm old and gray. And be like, what does he talk about? Man, it's Trump the musical. It's the thing that he never got to do. It was his Moby Dick. Anyway. But it's true. Like, Donald Trump has never been qualified for this job. Never. And when you look at his fans, no, oh yes, oh please, Howard Cruz over in the YouTube chats. We should campaign for Thomas Bishop as a moderator for the Kamala Trump debates. Yes. Oh gods, let me do this. Rah. I will do it live on this radio station. I will be simulcasted through this radio station and do the Harris-Trump debates. I promise you, America would not be ready. I would do a live version of The Sound of Coffee, or a late night version of The Sound of Coffee, live from the presidential debates. I don't care where they are. And here's your moderator, Thomas Bishop. Hi, how you doing? Hello, America. I'm the black guy with the foul mouth. Hi, how you doing? Hi. Yeah, I'm going to be the moderator for this. Mr. Trump, first question to go to you since you won the coin toss. What is that on your head? Mr. Trump, would you identify that hairstyle? Oh, snap. Like, could you at least give us a hint? Anyway, but he knows he's underqualified. He knows this. He's always known it. In his head, Donald Trump knows he's underqualified for this job. He knows it. The problem is he has gotten so far with that lie that, he now has to keep it up. Because at the end of the day, nothing Donald Trump has ever done in 4 years will equal what Obama did in 8. Nothing. Nothing. Everything he does is to beat that man. The SEAL team kills Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind 9/11. Donald Trump kills Soleimani. And then has to, again, y'all think I'm making this up. I want you to think about this. The Obama administration was in office when bin Laden was killed. There is a picture, an iconic picture of the entire staff, the president, the vice president, the secretary of state, the secretary of defense, the joint chiefs of staff. There are people in there watching as this happens. That is an iconic picture, okay? Donald Trump orders the death of Soleimani, Iranian general. He goes and fakes a picture of a war room, a green room, that he was in there with his vice president and his chief of staff and everything. None of the monitors were plugged up. None of the phones were plugged up. Everybody was looking at the screen. It was taken 2 days after it happened. Like, if you go and look at that picture, nothing's plugged up. That is, if Obama can do it, I can do better. Obama came out and made it. He wasn't like, we killed Osama, yeah. He was like, we did an operation to either capture or kill Osama bin Laden. He was killed, and we took control of his body. Mastermind of 9/11. We got him. America. I want to thank the SEAL teams and stuff like that. That was it. What is this? What does Trump do? When they killed Soleimani, it was so much bigger than killing bin Laden. Huh? I never knew Soleimani till you put a bullet in his face. I don't know who that man was. Who was he? No, al-Baghdadi. That's what it was. He was so much bigger than killing bin Laden. In the immortal words of the Virgin Mary, come again? What? Like, do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this? Everything that man does is an ego boost because he's got to beat Barack Obama. I mean, the man is more obsessed with Barack Obama than Obama's own family. Isn't that odd? So, now he's got Kamala on the mind, but it's still Obama 2.0. I'm going to tell y'all what Vice President Harris represents for Donald Trump. His chance to finally beat Barack Obama. Here you have a biracial person, biracial black person, who is educated in the law, was a senator, and literally got to where they were through hard work, determination, and sacrifice. But Trump knows for a fact he will never be able to run against Barack Obama. But he can run against Obama 2.0 in the form of Kamala Harris. That's why that man has to beat this woman. He has to. He's not going to. He's not going to. But I will tell you this much. If he loses to her, oh shit. I mean, that's going to put paid to all that idea that I'm better than Obama. It really is. It's going to show once and for all that not only a black man, but a black woman beat you. You cannot beat them. Thank you. He's going to lose his shit. If Kamala Harris beats this man, he's going to realize two things. Number one, you cannot beat a black woman. An intelligent black woman, you can't beat her. She was smarter than you. She was set up better than you. She has more intelligence, more poise, more charisma. She knows the job better than you. She is better than you. But the second thing it's going to prove to him is this. If he had a chance to run against Barack Obama, Obama would have buried him. Even the red states wouldn't have voted for Trump over Obama. Seriously. He would have buried you. You would not have been able to. All that bullshit you pulled with Joe Biden in the debate, you ain't pulling it with Obama. You're not. Sorry, you're not pulling it. The little sneak attacks, the racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, anti-Semitic, Islamophobic attacks, Obama's going to be ready for it. he would have beat your ass. He wouldn't have just beat you, he'd have beat your ass. He would have walked circles around you. Not ran, walked them. Let him, if Donald Trump loses to Kamala Harris, my suggestion should be to him and every one of his supporters is to tell that man go home. Tell him go home. Tell him to go home. Tell him his fantasy of beating a biracial black person is not going to work. The one you wanted to beat would have whooped your ass. The one that you were running against whooped your ass. Go home. Go home, sit down, have yourself some Diet Coke and fried chicken and shut your ass up. But this is all this comes down to. That man wants to, he so desperately wants to beat Barack Obama, and he can't. And he's looking at Kamala Harris like, oh, well, this is my chance. This is my opportunity. And the Heritage Foundation and Knit Zitlag and all these other groups are banking on him being that egotistical asshole, wanting to run and beat this woman because she's a biracial black person, just like Obama. But if they lose, if they've put all their eggs in one basket and then lost and lose to Vice President Harris, the Republican Party, the GOP, and all you MAGA nuts need to tell you, look your man in the face and say, it's over. Your time is come and gone. Go home. Go be with Melania. Go be with Barron. Go to Mar-a-Lago. I don't know. Throw ketchup-stained steak at the wall because America is telling you in a heartbeat, you cannot beat these people. You can't. Two highly intelligent black folk one would whoop your ass and one did whoop your ass. Go home. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tell your man to go home. Tell your man to go home. Because if he get his ass whooped this time, I don't know what to tell you. Let me reset the show. This is The Sound of Coffee on GCPR. I am streaming on a bunch of places. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I would be streaming on X, gonna give it to you in the Twitter, but I don't have the stream key, and I'm really not trying to find that anyway. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm enjoying a cup of French roast dark with French vanilla creamer, because you know, it's so hot. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and check out the hottest, freshest, newest scent on the TikTok streets. Or not TikTok streets, but the TikTok streets and the candle streets. It's called Villainous. It's inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. $18. Go to glitterwix.com. All right, so let's change the speed up a little bit. The Paris Olympics ended, and Tom Cruise jumped his stupid ass. Will somebody please marry Tom Cruise? I need somebody to take one for the team. Because if you don't, we're going to lose him. Tom Cruise is determined to die on a set. I got to pay to play on Twitter now? Oh, hell no. I'm good. They can keep giving X into Twitter. I don't need to go there. Somebody needs to marry Tom Cruise before we lose him to death. Listen, I don't know who Tom Cruise is dating at this point, and I don't care. But whoever they are, step your game up. This man is determined to jump off of some high shit until he's dead. All right, the last Mission Impossible film, which I don't know, did anybody see that film? It's on Paramount Plus right now, and I need to go watch it, but I just haven't had time. It was the longest, highest stunt in movie history. At Tom Cruise's big ass age, that's not some stuff you want to be doing all the damn time. You know what I mean? Like maybe not, maybe no. Tom, I told y'all when it announced, I said, Tom, you should be trying to get an Oscar. It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, my bad. I thought it was on Paramount Plus. I don't. But like, he should be in his I'm an older man, please give me an Oscar roles now. Like Tom Cruise should be somebody's father who loses the child and it goes through the 5 stages of grief and he lashes out and then they give him an Oscar for being this man who's going through the 5 stages of grief. He should be You know what I mean? Like he should be the son, the oldest son of a very rich man who, you know, is I don't know. His father dies and him and his dad never really know each other. You know, he should be doing that right now. Why are you still jumping out of planes? But it gets me it gets me in the mindset that I'm an older man. Okay, I am an older man. I'm very good looking. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I realize I cannot run with the young wolves. I can't do it. Sorry, I cannot run with the young wolves. I cannot. So I don't try. All that young boy stuff, I can't do it, man. I can't. You're not about to see me, like throwing out fist fighting and running with skinny jeans on. I'm not that dude. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not that dude. I'm not. So I'm gonna stay in my age group. I've reached a point where, oh my goodness, not the young bucks. Stop playing. Not them young bucks. Them boys in the mid-40s. But when a man reaches a certain age, he's supposed to want to like change. You know what I mean? I think that's where a lot of men fail to understand the concept of growing up and growing old. You're supposed to change. You're supposed to want to change. I enjoy being older. I do. I enjoy, not having to worry about like hauling ass, jumping over fences and shit. I don't want to do all that. I want to grow old gracefully. Angry over in the YouTube chat. The middle-aged bucks is more accurate. We haven't had a wrestling update on this show here lately. Let me go with that. I like the idea of the Terror Twins. I do. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. I love that. What question did you ask, Shakira? If Your Life was a reality show, what would it be called? The Villain? I mean, that's about it. The Villain. But I like the Terror Twins. I like Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley being the Terror Twins. I love that. We need shirts. Hey, WWE, what's up on them Terror Twin shirts? I love that. I love that. The Villain in the Barn. Yo, son, don't do that. Angry, listen, my grandchildren named my office The Barn, and I haven't been able to, like, do anything with it since. So there's that. Yes, doesn't everybody need some Terror Twins merch? Doesn't everybody need some Terror Twins merch? Like, seriously, I need some Terror Twins merch. That, just saying that sounds cool. Like, if you give them some cool-ass music, the Terror Twins, come on, man. Come on, man. If y'all don't think the words Terror Twin, like, seriously, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley as the Terror Twins. Oh, come on, man. That's a license to print money right there, buddy. And if you're a fan going to these places and you know they're going to be there, maybe they haven't called themselves the Terror Twins just yet. Maybe they have. Who knows? But y'all need to hype that up. Y'all need to hype that up. The Terror Twins? Do you know how sexy that sounds? And it's not, we're not talking about two people that can't wrestle or look. We're talking about Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley running roughshod all over people. The Terror Twins. Jeez. Listen. I love it. I freaking love it. When I saw Rhea Ripley with the two T's on her underneath her eye, I was like, yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit. Meanwhile, what the hell is wrong with Bronson Reed? Man, who pissed in that man Cheerios, yo? What did y'all do to Bronson Reed? Like, I'm so serious. Bronson Reed is trying to kill people. Okay? That is not a small ass man. Let's just start with the beginning. Bronson Reed is not a small man. That's not a small man. Okay? He's like 300 something odd damn pounds. If fans can push that bisexual Undertaker nickname. I can't even with you, man. I ain't messing with you, Chris. I ain't messing with you. But like, here's a question. Like, seriously, Bronson Reed is a New Zealander. Very large man. I've always liked Bronson Reed. But let me tell you something. I can't. I think they're trying to run with the kaiju angle. He really is a freaking kaiju. Like, listen. I've always wondered, how do wrestlers take the splash? I've always been curious about that. How do they take the splash? I don't ever want to be underneath that. But Bronson Reed is out here giving out avalanches for no reason whatsoever. Like, what did R-Truth ever do to you, bruh? He smashed the ever-loving shite out of poor ass R-Truth. R-Truth is a national treasure, man. Like, I get it. Like, six splashes off the top rope. Six. He gave freaking Seth Rollins 5 of them. Was it 5 or 4? Was it 5 or 6? I think it might have been 5. It might have been 5. Poor R-Truth, man. R-Truth, hey, Ron Killing, shout out to him. He's on TikTok. He follows me. I follow him. Great dude. But come on, man. That's right. He gave him 6. What is it with the number 6 in this dude? Man, put him in something. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, what in the hell is wrong with him? That's a lot of meat to be coming off the top rope on a man's chest. And I don't know the particulars on how they do that stuff, but the hell's going on with Bronson Reed? Like, so is someone getting 7 other than, I don't know. I don't think Bronson Reed can jump on you 7 times and you still be considered human. Like, at that point, I think you're a flapjack. I'm just not even front. And Gunther is an asshole. We have always said over on Superplex Party, we have always said that Gunther is one of our favorite wrestlers. We've always said that. Right? But he's an asshole. I need y'all to understand, Gunther is an asshole. Did y'all hear what that man said about Randy Orton's daddy and granddaddy yesterday? Or Monday? That man is an asshole. What the hell, man? What is going on? Man? The OTC is back. The original Tribal Chief is back. But I'm sorry, it still doesn't look good for Roman Reigns. I'm sorry. I know they're supposed to be building to this bloodline feud, this bloodline civil war, but right now the numbers are not in their favor. Okay? Not only is the numbers not in their favor, but they still don't have a single answer for Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is a scary, scary, scary human being. That man fractured his own damn ankle messing around. He's a very, very scary individual. Who with Roman, Jimmy, and Jay is fighting that dude? Who they gonna get? Who are they going to get? That's a scary individual. And like, okay, Jimmy and Jay versus the Tonga boys. Okay, cool. All right, great, fantastic. So that leaves Roman Reigns for Solo Sikoa or Jacob Fatu or both. Ain't nobody. Come on, man. Yes, now Chan over in the TikTok chat. Hikuleo is coming. Hikulelo's 7 feet tall. That's a tall dude. But isn't Hikuleo the brother of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Like it oh, Zilla. See, this is what I'm saying. This thing is about to start looking like Neo versus the Smiths in the second Matrix film. Get them. Like, there's a lot of them coming. There's like it. See, and that's what I'm saying. Hikuleo is related to Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. Who is he gonna pick? Because I'm telling you right now, if Solo gets one more Tongan to be in that new bloodline, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. That is your ass, Mr. Postman. That's it. That is it. Like, Zilla is coming with Jay. See, so Zilla could be on one. And again, that's still 5-on-3. This thing is not looking good for the original bloodline. It does not look really, really well for the original bloodline. Because Roman, Jimmy, and Jay ain't got nothing against these 3 dudes, man. Or these 5 dudes. Like who else? I mean, they could call in Rikishi, maybe. Okay, Tongaloa is not much of a threat because Tongaloa is still learning. But Tongaloa is still a gorilla of destiny. Nope. Don't care. Zilla is still coming. Freaking Hikuleo is still coming. If they all say, hey, we were Solo, like, seriously. It's like there used to be a show on television called Inhumanoids. Y'all remember the Inhumanoids? And they were these monstrous things from, like, down in the deep part of the world. And they were like these big kaiju-esque monsters. And on the other side fighting them was a bunch of little people with cool cars. My favorite was Decompose. Remember? Decompose! Anyway. But that's what it would look like. The Inhumanoids, like versus a bunch of people with nice fast cars. I don't know if Roman, Jimmy, and Jay have what it takes to knock down this massive ass army of Samoans and Tongans that Solo's got. Like, I mean, unless the wise man's gonna throw a punch or two. I mean, The Rock could come in. The Rock could come in. But what if The Rock is the one that's running all of that? Like, let's say they they kick Solo out and it's The Rock that they follow. I am the trouble chief. Like, get out of here. Then get out of here. I am going to go ahead and end the show a little bit early because I have a doctor's appointment. And an alert just came over my phone. And I forgot. But I am going to go ahead and end early. And I will be back tomorrow morning. I do have to go pick up some meds. Plus, as you can still tell, I have the inklings of the end of Captain Rona. So I got to go to a doctor's appointment in about 20 minutes. Good thing about it is it's right around the corner. So I'm going to end it early. But I do want to thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank y'all for listening. Once again, go to glitterwix.com. Check out Villainous, hottest new ascent on these TikTok streets is inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. If you like the show, if you enjoy what I do, please support me on patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop for as little as $3 a month. You can keep all of this running. You can keep all these going, including these cool-ass lights none of you can see. And if you don't feel like doing the whole Patreon once a month thing, hey, drop a brother a couple of dollars over on Cash App. Mr. Bishop 3687, capital M in Mr., capital B in Bishop 3687. That's my Cash App. Yeah, I'm gonna go see and make sure that I am Rona free. I do believe I am Rona free. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for listening, and I will see you all tomorrow morning, as we say every day or every morning on this show. May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. This has been The Sound of Coffee. I will see you guys in the morning. Be safe.